Ignition sequence start.
Welcome back to another episode of the TakeOff. I'm your boy Adrian, aka D.
I'm Stubbs. How y'all doing?
Hey, we back at it with another week. These months are flying by. We at the ass end of August. Damn.
August, yeah.
What is it, August 28th?
So for you Virgos, congratulations. It's your time right now.
Yeah, our turn is next. If you know,
y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's right. We I don't go by this whole zodiac sign, but it's the September's on its way. And it's kind of crazy too because our birthdays are actually a day or two apart.
Yeah. I remember this girl a long time ago. She was like, Libras are the only inanimate object on the zodiac chart. And I never noticed, like, everything else is an animal or a living creature, but the zodiac is a scale. And I was like, she's right.
I don't know.
Maybe that's why we so, like, emotionless sometimes.
I don't even know what the hell she talking about.
I'm talking about decision making. Like, we can just make a cold-hearted decision. This don't got nothing to do with me liking you, being your friend, being whatever. This is a cold-hearted.
Anybody can do that.
Anybody can, but we are known for it because we're like the inanimate object.
Man, anybody could do that. You know how I am.
Yeah, he don't rock with that.
I just don't limit anybody down to a damn when they was born.
Yeah.
That's just that can't stand when people do that, especially when it come to I don't talk to this person because they was born on this month or this time. That is the dumbest.
I agree.
That's the dumb. Can't stand when people do that. That don't mean a damn thing. All that shit is not congruent to me.
It's not, yeah.
So y'all can keep that shit because
I'm going to try to.
Oh my God. Bruh.
I don't like it.
I'm going to try to start mentioning Zodiac less because he about to fire on me. I'm tired.
Man, it makes no sense. It's like telling somebody, I'm not going outside because I don't know. Stuff. I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
I'm Stubbs. I don't know if I introduced myself. If not, that's a rough start. Did you introduce yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't hear it. Okay.
Memory.
Yeah. This one of them days.
Well, it's funny we on this. We might as well just talk about it now. You notice how you just forget things in a blink of an eye like that.
Yeah, especially when you walk into a certain room through a door frame and you just be like, what I come in here for?
Yeah, because I noticed that been happening to me a lot lately. Mainly because, like I said before, you become busy, lack of sleep, stuff like that. That has an effect on, all that stuff going on at one time.
Yeah.
You're worrying about 4 or 5 different things at one time, especially y'all out there who got kids, especially this time of year because kids are going back to school. You got to worry about this, that, and the other. All of a sudden, boom, it's easy to forget things.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Mm-hmm. People forget, man.
Because I do it all the time.
I do it now. Yeah, I forget. But that's why I like to text people. Because usually sometimes I'll call somebody and they'll be like, dang, what I call you for anyway? How you doing?
Yeah.
And we just end up, what they call it, shooting the shit. We end up just talking. But when we not, sometimes that's why I got to text people. Usually people, like, I'm the type of person, I got a habit of calling people just for one question. They be like, man, bro, just text me that. Or, I just text them just for one question. It ain't like conversation. It's,
I know it's another thing that you do. When you text, it's funny because
Go ahead.
when he texts me, it be like 3 different texts, but it be about the same damn thing. I'm like, bro.
Give me an example because I'm
okay, case an example. It could be about the show. Like, I ain't going to go into detail, but like, we did this, that, and the other. Or you want to do it like this, that, and the other. Or this, that, and the other. I'm like, dude, just call me.
My mind, you right, but my mind moves so rapidly. Like, you right, I should just, certain things I need to know when to call and when to text.
Yeah, just call.
Because sometimes my mind moves so rapidly, I'd be like, do you want tomatoes on your sandwich? Then, wait, do they even want a sandwich? Then my mind just start going into angles and perspectives, and I'm like,
bruh.
Yeah, I just need to calm down. My mind, sometimes I get locked in and it just hyper.
And I'll be looking at the phone like, man, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm like, you like overthinking. You know what I mean?
But you know what? I used to have that problem with women too, and I think they thought like I was enamored with them. Like, I'm just, dang, he texting. And also back then I was a quick texter. Like, I was already typing before physical keypads came out on the phone and all that. So back in the day when I used to get a girl number and we was texters, I could send her 10 messages before she sent me one back. And I'm like, damn, she moving too slow. And I'm moving, and she probably see it like, man, he feeling me too much. But it's not, I'm feeling you too much. It's just, I want to move at a quicker pace.
I'll be looking at the phone sometimes, looking at like Stubbs.
Slow down.
I'll be wanting to be like, calm your ass down.
Slow down. Yeah.
Calm your ass down, bro. Chill.
But now
go with the flow sometimes.
I do have that calmness in me now, but I'm too good at it. Because now sometimes girls be like, man, you ain't hit me back in 3 weeks. It's like, damn, I read the text, but
you gotta find a balance, bro.
Man, I'll keep looking, but I'll be so focused on other stuff that when I do lock in on something, then I'll just go in on that. So
yeah, find a balance. Be Walter, my friend.
I'm always, as everybody should do, always evolving and improving.
Yeah, like Bruce Lee always say,
be like water.
Be Walter, my friend.
Man, I remember you never know. I don't know if you know, I tried to rap battle about a year or two ago.
We had conversations.
Okay, bro.
See what I mean by memory?
I had a Bruce Lee line, bro, just about be like water, bro. I wish I would have got it off. I had a Bruce Lee line. I think that would have got reaction. Man.
What was it?
I can't remember it now, but no, because I still might reuse it.
Oh, man.
I do know it. I might still of course, I didn't get to use none of my material. Bro, I'm not even going to tell y'all my battle rap name. It didn't go the way I wanted it to, but.
Well, be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout when I get more into it.
Be on the lookout because we got somebody over here that likes to battle rap. You can't tell by the hat. That's a battle rapping hat. That's the 8 Mile.
No, I really just got
hat.
my hair retwisted, so it's still kind of wet. I ain't sit up under the blow dryer.
Yeah, I thought that was a battle rapping hat. I thought you was getting ready.
Or that too, yeah.
Because we got microphones down here. I thought we was getting ready to lose yourself in the music, the moment, the going. I thought we was getting ready to be on the 8 Mile shit.
Oh, we can. Hey, I'll take it there. I'll freestyle.
Hey, we gonna have a segment called Stubbs Freestyle Moment of the show.
Give me a long time. I got to get back in my freestyle zone. This has been years.
Hey, or even we gonna this is what we should do on the show. We should have a song if YouTube ain't gonna be on that BS and just rap the song that we know. You see what I'm saying?
Rap a song that already exists, like cover a song.
Yeah, like cover a song.
Oh, we could do that. No, you don't get flagged for that.
Well, for the beat and all that.
It depends on if I play the beat directly through this. Yes, but if we just got the beat like coming out my phone, you don't get flagged for that.
Yeah, we should definitely do that because I noticed like that's one thing. Like if you tired or whatever, you in a crappy ass mood or whatever. I noticed when your song come on, you just rap. You know what I'm saying? Sing to it. All of a sudden, you start feeling a whole lot better.
Music is therapy, definitely. I never grew up listening to Gucci Mane and Jeezy. I had a homeboy who did, and he explained it. He was like, "You got to understand, bruh." Back then, he worked at fast food. He was like, you got to understand it, man. Sometimes I just need to feel like a boss. I need to feel this way or that way. That's why I purposely got to put myself in a CEO or a boss mentality with their music. He's like, it's not like I want to be a drug dealer or this or that. It's just, I know what I am. Currently, I think he said he was like a peasant at a grunt job at a fast food spot. I'm like, man. So I was like,
yeah, man,
music can put you in different mind states.
Oh, shit. You might just be broke as hell and not have no money.
All right. Yeah.
Anything. Car broke down, you name it. Just, when you start rapping your song, all of a sudden you start snapping back to yourself like, oh, shit. Like, hey, I feel a little bit better now. I don't feel like hurting nobody today.
Yeah, things can change.
Yeah, so. But, before we get into the heavier topics, I want to talk about this. Slow-ass drivers. I don't like y'all. I don't like slow-ass drivers. And what I mean by slow driving, what I mean is, say you're on the freeway, and they go under the speed limit in the fast lane. Things like that piss me off.
The lane to the left?
Yeah. Yes, that pissed me off. Especially they be in a fast-ass car. That really pissed me off the most.
You know why?
Why is that?
Well, I'm not going to say why for all of them. A lot of people text and drive now. And I know, of course, when you text and drive, you got to slow down. Like, I had an issue.
You're not supposed to do that.
At all. But when I used to do it a long time ago, I used to have rules for myself, text and drive only on straightaways. If I know I'm coming up to a bunch of curves and turns, no. Or in the car in front of me, I can't be right on your bumper. You got to be up. I had rules for myself about texting and driving, and I knew it was wrong. That's all I'm pretty much saying.
Look, yeah, you're right about that texting and driving because I have a real bad habit of when I get ready to pass the person, I just look at them and stare at them.
Yeah.
And a good maybe 7 times or 6 times out of 10, they be right there on that phone texting. And what sometimes I would do, depending on how I'm feeling, I'll blow the horn like, hey, pay attention.
Have you ever messed up and then you knew when they get up on your window, they gonna look at you, you just
Hey, we all do that. Hey,
I look right back, I'll be like,
Hey, you be looking like this. Hey, what's hey, I remember one time, hey, it's funny ass story. Let me tell y'all this. I was helping my homeboy move out in Taylor. And anybody know about Taylor, they got only two lane roads. Going this way, going that way. And this is in the middle of rush hour traffic in the summertime. So we getting ready, we in the car, we going to his new spot. And this was bumper to bumper traffic. And somebody was trying to ease out the gas station, and it was at a standstill. Nobody was going nowhere because the light was red. So as soon as the light turned green, the dude was already out there in traffic blocking everybody from moving.
Yeah.
So so when the light turned green, dude didn't want to move. So all of a sudden you hear an orchestra of horns like do 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 do. Then a 5-second pause. And all of a sudden, I don't know where this dude was hollering from, but he was hollering out to the dude like, "Hey, get the hell out the goddamn way!" All of a sudden, dude backed up quick as hell. Like everybody started passing his ass, laughing and pointing. Like, you got cussed out.
I don't know why I thought you was going to tell a story where you were the guy in the wrong.
No, I would have gotten it wrong.
You've been in the wrong, though, I'm sure.
Oh, everybody been in the wrong, but the thing about it is that dude knew better.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I knew I had to get out the gas station in rush hour traffic, and it's bumper to bumper traffic, and you see this damn light green, I'm not gonna hold people up. I'm gonna let people go by. This dude didn't want to let people go by.
Yeah, no, I agree with
he was being an asshole.
I agree with that.
He thought, so I'm like, dude, come on now. That's why he got the treatment he got, because his ass didn't want to listen.
Have you ever been in an actual, what do they call it, road rage, where somebody getting out the car and checking you?
That never happened.
You know what happened to me?
What's that?
A year and a half ago? A woman rear-ended me in front of a cop. The cop already had somebody pulled over. So it turned a 2-lane to a 1-lane. Well, now I'm right side by side with the car that got pulled over. Next thing you know, my car just jerked forward. I was like, what the heck? The woman behind me. And then she got out the car like, damn. Her face just said in front of even the cop looked over like, I'll be with y'all in 1 minute. And I'm like.
Face drop.
And mind you, that vehicle I had at the time already had some bumper damage. So we just pulled off to the side, and her face just said, man, I done messed up. I was like, yo, that damage on my car was already there. You didn't do that. And then her face was kind of relieved. I was like, look, what do you want to do? Dang, can I tell the story online? But pretty much long story, I just, go ahead, get up out of here. Go ahead, get up out. Like, what do you, like, it was a light tap, but it moved my car. Like, I felt it, but it was no real collision. It was a tap. And, and I was like, I just looked at her.
No Diddy.
Even when I told her, I was like, I was like, my car, like, what do you want to do? Do you want to file insurance? I was like, it ain't no damage. You didn't do anything. Your car literally just hit my car, but there's no damage. And then she just was like, you really mean that? I was like, if you good, I'm good. We can. And I was also running late too. Like where I had to be, I was already 5 minutes late. And I'm trying to, so I'm like, man, we could sit here or we can, and she's just like, are you really sure I was like, hey, if you want to just go, we can go. And she gave me a hug. She's like, oh, thank you. And then we just kept it pushing.
Which leads me to my next question. Who do you think are better drivers, men or women?
Men are more, how do I?
I'll say it like that. I'll go first.
No, because I was go ahead.
I would say women are more reckless.
Because I was about to say men are more evasive drivers and women are more defensive, but that's kind of one and the same.
Yeah, well, the reason why I say women are more reckless because I'm not saying men don't do it at all, but I be seeing more and more women on that cell phone looking down, texting while they driving.
See, I don't even want to have this conversation about texting.
I see y'all do it. I see y'all do it, not paying no goddamn mind. I'll be looking at y'all like, really? Really? Pay attention.
We just got some good news. Okay, cool.
But that's just me. Don't come for me.
Dang. I say it's hard to say if it's women or I think again men are better drivers, but then we also got to ask the question: who has more incidents of road rage, men or women? I will also give that to me. Women argue; they'll talk that shit in the car.
Well, here's my thing. When it comes to road rage, who's more likely to be physical when it comes to road rage?
You know who? That's obvious.
Who?
Men.
Yeah, that's more likely, but at the same time, I have seen some women get out. Well,
they'll get out, but most of them got that thing on them. Most of them.
Like that incident that happened with my man who shot my man for getting out the car and approaching
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me ask you this: in the world, what's the male version of a Karen? A Chad or what?
No, that's they call it
Darren or something.
a Brad.
Okay, so in the world, do you feel like it's more in America? Well, limited to America. Are there more Karens or more Brads?
I want to say more Karens.
More Karens.
And then Karen is don't. This is what I noticed today. I noticed more and more. Karen don't have to be a white woman no more.
Yeah, and when they start doing that, I hated that.
I ran across one last night.
That came at you?
Yeah, I'm at work. I ain't gonna say where I work at, but I was like pulled over having a conversation with somebody, and here come a Karen, and I can't stand. And I knew it was a Karen too because she still had that mask on. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, you can't park there. I'm like, does it look like I'm parking here? I'm standing here. Well, you can't do it. I said, well, go by. Okay. She was an older lady. I'm like, all right, goodbye. Have a nice day. Just kept it like that.
Man, I feel like it's instances like that. That's why I hate that the world is so sensitive. I feel like in the instances like that, we should be legally allowed to say, bitch. Because that sometimes is what it takes to get one of them Karens to snap back to reality.
Hey, I want to do it so bad that I got to realize I'm at my job right now. I'm at my job, and
that's what I'm saying.
I still respect older people. You know what I mean? But it's some older people that need that type of treatment.
You need that, bro.
My granddad got this saying. Sometimes people, not just a specific race of people, some people just need their ass whooped. They just need one time they need their ass whooped.
And I hate to say it, I think because to my knowledge, I never had my ass whooped. I've been in fights where I felt I won and my opponent felt they won. I felt fights where I know I won, but I've never been in a fight where I clearly just got my ass whooped. Yeah, but I do feel like everybody needs that to be humble. That's probably why I be a little cocky and doing what I do, but everybody do need
somebody need their ass whooped.
Everybody need that humbling.
Especially nowadays, boy. Like people forgot what it's like to get physical with everybody. Yeah, just one good ass whooping would change a person's perspective on everything they do.
It's not even that. You know who I feel bad for?
What's that?
People who get their ass whooped at school or something, and then the very next day or shortly after, you got to see the person who just beat your ass sit 2 seats away from you like everything normal.
You got to redeem yourself.
I mean, because you got to live. That's like somebody snatching your girl and y'all in the same class and you just got to sit there next to them and lab partners and all that. And you discussing everything but the other.
I see that happen before.
And I'm saying that's.
And it wasn't in school, but it was a close environment.
But that is maturity on the part of the person who either lost the fight or lost a girl or something. Like, you don't want to, man, you trust me, bro. I want to take it to another level, but I'm trying to ignore it.
You can't ignore it because everybody gonna bring it up to you.
Everybody do, bro.
You're not. Hey, just knowing that you got.
Bruh. Oh my God.
Just knowing you got hands put on you and you lost. Hey, ain't nothing more embarrassing. There you go. Ain't nothing more. Speaking of that, ain't nothing more embarrassing than getting your ass whooped in front of your woman. Yeah. Yes.
You know what?
That's embarrassing.
It was this video on World Star Hip Hop about a month or 2 months ago. 2 guys was fighting, and it was about an even fight, but this girl was like, if you beat it, I guess her boyfriend was one of the guys in the fight. She's like, if you beat his butt or beat his ass, I'll give you some head tonight. It's gonna be real sloppy. It's gonna be real good. That dude just, the inner champion came in. I'm like, what? He clearly started winning the fight. Damn, what did you just say for me to bring that up? Damn, we already was talking about forgetfulness. You just said something for me to go into that.
I said that's embarrassing as hell getting your ass whooped in front of your woman.
Yes. Okay, that's what led it to it. So, yeah, you don't want to lose in front of your girl, but also sometimes in front of your girl, she could bring out that champion in you. Now, so yeah, you lose in front of your girl, it's going to be
She'll never respect you if you got your ass whooped.
Nah.
You can't even get loud with her.
Nah.
Oh, you gonna get loud with me? You ain't get loud with that nigga that whooped your ass.
No, I mean,
nothing you can say can change her body. Actually, your girl is gonna leave you.
No.
She gonna leave you.
You lose to one guy, but you beat the next 10 fights you
get. That don't matter. It's that one time.
But I'm saying, she probably.
It depends on how you lose too.
Because I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. You got to factor in what went into it. Like, she already know, man, he woke up sick. Even before he knew he was going to fight tonight, he woke up sick. He found out this. And, you know.
If you lost a fight, that's the fairest fight in the street, and he just whooped your ass, she would never. You going to lose your girl.
You know what? I've seen people lose fights because of footing. Like slippery floor or
Oh, that don't matter.
that matters, bro.
No, all that don't matter to her because the only thing she gonna see her man got her ass whooped.
It is, but
Oh, that ain't gonna matter. Say my man can't protect me. He's supposed to protect. In her eyes, you supposed to be Superman.
Yeah.
Superman got his ass whooped. You ain't my Superman no more. Yeah, tell me if I'm lying, ladies.
man,
If your man loses a fight and he just get his ass whooped, you are not gonna look at him the same no more. I say it again. You are not gonna look at him the same anymore.
now what if it's an even fight? Like he didn't win, but he didn't lose.
I'd rather that happen than you getting your ass whooped. If you got your ass just straight out whooped, your woman would never respect you.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. Ain't nothing, no type of money or anything like that is gonna help you. When you get your ass whooped in front of your lady, your woman will no longer respect you.
I had a homeboy years ago. This is why I stopped hanging out with him. Because he was, you ever had them homeboys when they around the crew, they get too brolic and too amped up? Like, yeah, we invincible. Like, bro, I remember one day we was at a mall and he just went to go try to holler at this girl just because she had a dude. They was clearly in a relationship. And
I've seen that happen before.
The girl looked good, but he's like, yeah, what up with you? Man, your dude lame, what up? Holla at me and my squad. I'm like, my squad, we here. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to take up for you. If this turned into a fight, it's going to have to be one-on-one because you are in the, I'm not that type of friend, bro. I'm that type of friend. If we rolling together, but you in the wrong, it's going to have to be a one-on-one fight. Now, again, I'm also the type of friend, if you fighting somebody or anybody I'm with, if y'all fighting somebody, as soon as the other guy clearly besting you, hey, break it up. I'm going to do the quickest, oh, it's over. But if you win it, I'm going to let it rock. I'm going to sit back. Yeah.
Man, what?
That's how you're supposed to do with your kids or with your friends. To me, that's logical.
Hold on. Say that. No, that's the last part. Say that last part one more time.
If you're with your friend and your friend's in a one-on-one fight, if he's winning the fight, you fall back and you let the fight continue. The second he about to get slammed or is clearly he's losing, you got to break it up as quick as possible.
That's kind of contradiction. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if your man's winning, he pretty much won. All right, break it up. Just leave it alone.
No, yeah, or if somebody get knocked on. But I'm saying when your friend starts losing, like immediately, like if you and somebody else fighting, and I'm like, oh, I can see it. There's the other dude.
But I'm not gonna let you keep fighting and whoop.
No, I'm saying you get in there and break it up as quick as possible.
If you win it. All right, man, come on. Because the average fight lasts only, what, about
30 seconds.
5 to 30 seconds. All right, man, you won. All right, come on. All right, man, you got it. All right, come on. Just leave it at that.
I'll say something else I don't like is when the justified person does not win. I've seen that. The justified person does not win the fight.
What do you mean?
Like, I'm only throwing out a scenario. That's all I can think of right now. If oh, damn, I'm trying to think of a scenario. I'm trying to think of a scenario that's not too dark. I don't know why the dark stuff coming. Okay, like say if your homeboy confronting somebody who stole his money, but your homeboy lose the fight. He's the justified guy, but he lost the fight. I hate seeing moments like that where the righteous person loses. That happens, unfortunately.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Just like that episode of Atlanta.
Which episode?
The episode when
when they fought outside the car.
Yeah, that one. Yeah. When
the
Stacey,
slumber party episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because clearly you wanted what's the name to win that fight, but dude was just too big. He overpowered him.
Yeah.
Stacey.
But you see the way Big Paperboy, his cousin, did that. Hey, don't fight. He did everything. That's who I would be in that moment. Don't fight. Don't fight. Or as soon as
it was a one-on-one fight.
And one-on-one fights is tricky, bro. That's that gray area.
At least he got a hit in though. He got one hit.
Yeah, he got one hit in.
I think he would if he just would have kept swinging after that hit. He probably not would have won, but probably wouldn't get his ass whooped as bad.
And it proves heart. Sometimes you just got to know people you are socialized with are not cowards. They willing to stand up and do what they willing to do. They just not about to just I ain't that. Like you got to be able to go in there.
Well, hey, if you ever in that situation, hey. Shit happens.
Speaking of the fight has to continue for certain individuals like Breonna Taylor. I'm sorry for getting on a different topic, but I just heard that the judge ruled that her boyfriend was the cause of her death. How your boyfriend the cause of your death?
I'm hearing conflicting stories about that. I'm hearing that she was in the streets dealing with different type of individuals. And they said that it was allegedly said that she was getting rental cars for those type of people in the streets, and they found a body in the trunk of one of those cars.
I'm about to be quiet then now. Anyways, now for the weather.
That's what I'm hearing. Now, the thing about it is the dude that she was with didn't know nothing about that.
Oh, so
Yeah, that's what it has been said. The dude that she was with that shot at the police, they said he didn't know nothing about her past. He was just over there.
so she wasn't a righteous female within her relationship.
All I'm saying is what I've heard. All I'm saying is I'm not gonna say what he just said. All I'm saying is
not adding more.
I wasn't there.
He's telling the story, not adding more.
I wasn't there.
So
all I'm saying is allegedly what's been told was the gentleman that was there and shot at the police. They said he didn't know nothing about what she had going on outside of what they had going on. So what happened was, anybody come to your door, knocking your door, not even knowing who, and that's how he got off because they didn't announce themselves that was the police, and they did an illegal raid too.
Yeah.
So he shot at the police, and because he shot, that's when they tore the house up, killing her, and that's how he got off because they did an illegal.
Yeah.
That was illegal what they did, and that's what they claim to say why they raided the house. Because she was involved with some people that was in the streets. That's what they said they did. But yeah, so
the moral of that story is choose your spouses wisely, or choose the company you hang around better. Vet people better.
That's a lot of morals to that story.
It's several morals.
But yeah, it's a shame what happened. Yeah, but I would like to get into, speaking of that, the media. I want to talk about free speech. I want to talk about social media in general because how, even with that story, how they structured it because we wasn't there. And based off what the information that's been told about that, the media like to paint a certain type of narrative when it comes to certain stories and certain people.
Oh, definitely.
And I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but right now, Meta and Mark Zuckerberg,
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
I already said enough names already. They came on record stating that they've been pressured by certain people that's running for office. We're not going to say no names. Go ahead.
Shit.
And that's
I knew that, bro.
That came in handy, didn't it?
Okay.
They've been pressured by certain type of political people that's now running for president. One has dropped out the race, if you know.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Okay, that was the big hint right there. So they've been saying during 2020, they've been censoring people based off certain things, regarding C-19, regarding the jab.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
I'm going to be using that a lot for what I'm getting ready to say. They said they've been censoring a lot of people, which makes sense because I said a few things on social media that my post got blocked. Regarding the election during 2020, regarding the quarantine during 2020, regarding all that stuff. Also against particular siblings that was in office it is in office during that time. Nobody, what's been said was the CEO of, Meta was pressured by that side to censor people.
You know what I realized?
But at the same, not to cut you off. But at the same time, want to push the propaganda to say that the other person that's running for president is going to do that to people, even though the people that's in office right now were doing that.
I didn't want to cut you off, but I was just going to say you can talk bluntly because it is public information.
It's public information, but see, this is what I mean about free speech. Free speech ain't free speech no more. Because it's been, like I said before, it's been a lot of people that's been censored. And even right now, it's a lot of people on this platform that's on the list from the...
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
For speaking against narratives that they want to push. Like case in example, for men's rights groups, there are men on a list right now, on a watch list. They are. Because that go against the status quo.
Also, the disinformation doesn't look them up.
And also, too, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And also, too, they want to push the propaganda that it was Russian propaganda to say that all these things that was being reported by certain people during 2020 was backed by the Russians, but it wasn't. Fact checkers. Who the hell's a fact checker? I never seen one. I'm just being real. What the hell is a fact checker?
And what brought everything that he just said to my attention was honestly a TikToker. Because he posted about how is it fair that Mark Zuckerberg can make this status, but meanwhile, when in 2020 and 2021, when the pandemic was going on, y'all was deleting people's channels for telling the truth at that time that y'all thought was misinformation.
Y'all lost people sponsorships. Y'all lost people money.
And accounts.
A lot
to
of
this day, they
things,
still
a
ain't
lot
got
of
back.
things.
How are you going to make it up to those people
You
who are
can't.
just giving a different view and opinion?
You can't.
And that's honestly what the world should be. Everybody should be able to voice their opinions. But y'all wanted it to be a straight, nope, this is it, nothing else. That's not fair. You didn't leave people with true choice by only showing one wing of the bird. Oh, that's a terrible way to put it. But one side of the coin. Y'all didn't give people a true choice.
And see, this is why I tell you free speech ain't free speech no more. Yes, you can still say what you want, but not nowadays it comes at a price. Because if you look at because we live in an oversensitive ass culture right now. Whenever you say something regarding the truth, all of a sudden people want to get offended. Look at cancel culture. All of a sudden when you say a joke or anything that offends people or go against the status quo, all of a sudden you're an enemy. You're targeted. Make that make sense. Because it doesn't.
Make it make sense.
I'm just telling you out there, hey, Eddie Griffin was right. Think. It's not illegal yet, but they're working on it. And they're doing it every day because, you got devices like this that do the thinking for you.
Neuralink.
You got the news media just doing the thinking for you. Because what they did, what they did back in that time, now that I think about it, they actually did something. They really conditioned people so badly that they made us enemies against each other.
Oh, yeah.
They really conditioned us. They really messed us up mentally because I believe that's, and to me, I think that was the really main focus of the gender war at that time. Now, I'm not saying the gender war ain't been going on, but I think it got intensified during 2020.
I also feel like certain people who didn't get the Jabberwocky, we need some type of.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking
We
about.
need some type of funding for the PTSD we developed during those times, dealing with the pressures of society at that time. Some people caved into it by getting and other people, that the people who didn't, it was hard for us having to go to work every day. You don't know if they're gonna pink slip you, having to go to can't be around family, can't do this, can't do that, and you trying to preach to several people, hey, what they saying may not be true. Let's just explore our options. But
That's the same thing was going on right now. Look at during the election.
yeah,
They pushing different pieces of propaganda right now that's making people divided amongst each other.
speaking of propaganda, somebody from the Migos.
But before we get on that, I just want to say one more thing when it comes to free speech. And I'm talking to y'all out there. Y'all need to stop with all this. We need to really, really have the news media and coverage tell us what to do. I'm serious because these are the same people that's telling you to do things that's in your best interest, which is not because it's in their best interest. Y'all need to think for yourselves. I'm telling you because the more and more they do the thinking for you, the more and more you don't want to think. I'm serious because this warfare is a warfare of the mind, warfare of the spirit.
Become what they don't want you to become. They want a nation of workers, not thinkers. Become a thinker.
And before you get to that Migos topic,
That's cool. I ain't even going.
yeah, before you get to that Migos topic, I just said earlier that it's back to school season. I'm happy for that, but I'm not happy for that because you got a generation of kids that's going through the slaughter. Because notice how whenever a child goes through that type of world and they're not so-called good enough or got a good GPA, maybe it's not that kid is dumb. Maybe because he's not made to be part of the programming. And they don't like kids like that because they can think for themselves.
I want to say Einstein said you can't judge a fish off his ability to climb a tree.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody don't learn the same.
I was the same way in school. It's not that you're stupid. It's because you're not prone to be conditioned under the things that they want you to know.
And also school is boring, man. Like, I was bored, bro. That's why I wilded out. Like, bro, get me out of here, bro.
School is really not for boys anyway.
And it's slow.
Yeah, it's very slow.
Because I remember kindergarten. They took us 3 months to teach us the ABCs. I learned it day one. We went through it. Okay, that's the alphabet. And then I'm like, wait, 6 more months or 3 or 6 more months of, now this is B. Now this is F. This is Y. Like, come on. What are we, like? I realize, but that's a beautiful tactic by the enemy. We gonna slow y'all minds down to the point y'all don't care anymore.
Go to a school where you got rich kids going to. They don't teach you like that.
No,
they teach you the real shit.
And they quick. Oh, you were able to get all A's for the 3 weeks in a row? You go up another advanced class. Another, they put you like, versus bringing all the smart people down to the slow learners, y'all
got schools that don't even go by grades. They got schools that really go by building business. How successful can you build your business?
Yeah.
There's schools out there, but you and I can't go to them because we don't have the inside knowledge how to get in.
Or sometimes even the funnest. Sometimes it's just money. Private schools.
That's what I'm saying.
Private schools teaching, man.
See, if they taught schools like that, that'd be better. Your children will be better off because now they know what to do. They ain't got to worry about working a job for 30 years and hopefully retire.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to, once you realize what type of school your kid is in, you got to understand what their future would be. Oh, you're about to be a worker or AKA a slave. But, your school is teaching you different languages and also how to own and operate something. Okay, they're acclimating y'all, putting y'all in a position to become your own bosses, leaders, masters. But again, at the end of the day, it depends on the kid. Because I've seen so many, growing up, the way I grew up, I knew a lot of kids in private school who parents paid for it. The kid didn't want to do it. Y'all just wasted y'all parents' money. Even in college. I know a bunch of people went to college. Mm-hmm. And y'all laid up at not the best job occupation in the world. I'll just leave it. You just wasted your parents' money. So sometimes even as parents, I know you want better for your kid, but when you see your kid is not passionate about it, sometimes, hey, save your money.
Even right now at these corporations, they even saying that a degree is not even required anymore.
Oh yeah, no. It shouldn't be. It never should be. Certain things like a lawyer, okay, I can't say that. Like a doctor.
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
Because you don't need there is no such thing as a license to practice being a lawyer. To practice law, I should say. There's no such thing as that. But that's why I paused myself from it.
Indoctrination. On top of that, too, you got a whole bunch of smart dummies out quick to argue us down about the point we just made.
Yep.
Smart dummies, what I call you. Smart dummies. You want to tell me about how school is beneficial, which in some cases I agree. School is beneficial in some cases, but at the same time, the way they're teaching you is outdated. You don't need to know all that.
What did you just say?
Huh?
The last sentence you just said?
What do you mean?
What did you just say? I didn't hear it. You went by so quick.
I said certain things that they're teaching you in school is outdated.
I thought you said something else too. Okay.
No, certain things in school that you don't really need it all. And in fact, I think you just need 3 things. You need reading, writing, and arithmetic. Not even the arithmetic like learning calc and all that. Just if you know how to add, subtract, when it comes to money and counting your money and stuff like that, I think that's all you need, because if you notice, the most successful people did not finish high school.
Can I say something else you do need? And this is a class that I was never in my high school. You need home ec. Not even just women, because they only try to gear that towards women.
And I'll say you need some type of wood shop too. You need to learn how to work with your hands.
Because people, I remember when I first moved out on my own, I was like, dang, it's like I know how to cook, but not really. Yeah, man, bro, I'm talking about TV dinners, takeout food. And I used to know how to sew when I was a kid. I remember my mom had 3 sewing machines. Man, as an adult, I forgot. So it's like, it's certain things, everybody should know how to sew. You should know how to maintain yourself. Or you should know how to restore something. Oh, my jeans got ripped. I know how to fix them. Oh, even medical. I think medical, I've been saying this for years. Medical should be in school K through, or maybe around 5th grade. Y'all teaching people how to become nurses, because you just need people around who know medical. Certain things, like you said, wood shop, certain things, everybody should know it. You may not want to go into that field, but by the time you graduate 12th grade, that'll put you more in a position to be a better product in society.
But see, like I said before, they don't want you to know these things and things beyond that. It's because they want you subservient to them.
You got to be subservient to some serpent. That's part of my rhymes. I'm not going to go into it.
I mean, hey, bars. But this is the time. I think this is the time. This is a beautiful time, too, because people are starting to wake up to all the BS. People start questioning things. Even right now, if you notice, holidays don't feel the same. Not because, yes, because people don't want to get together, but also people has woken up. Because a lot of things are not making sense that we've been told to do all our lives. It's not. So...
But to you warriors out there, the ones who don't just acquiesce and who don't just What's that other big word I like to use?
Acquiesce. You hear that?
No, it's a big word.
Acquiesce.
It's a big word I like to use. It is not coming to mind right now. Anyways, just to those people who, again,
intriguing duology.
No, it means submissive, but I can't think of the name. But anyways, to those people who just don't go with the grain without asking at least a few questions, salute to y'all. With my hands crossed, salute to y'all.
Well, hey. Now we're going to get on the portion of the show.
Did you today want to talk about Judge Mathis?
I mean, we can touch on that for take it two.
I don't know. I don't know.
We also might want to talk about that Cam Newton situation too.
We could do the Cam first. We want to do the Cam first.
All right.
I don't know much about it. You gonna have to lead it.
Well, I haven't really seen too many things about it, but I know he was on. He had a podcast. Cam Newton got a podcast. He had that doctor on there.
Allegedly, she got her degree from like one of them Arizona universities or something.
This is what she went to UC. No, SC. No, SoCal. She went to SoCal.
Okay.
And I guess she's supposed to be a psychologist.
Psychologist or something, yeah.
And I guess this was regarding how many kids he got. Because I think
She said he a broken man on his own platform.
What, he got like 8 kids?
I don't know.
I think the county got about 10, but I think he got like close to that. But anyway.
Be fruitful and multiply. I would have hit her with that.
And you know what? From what I've seen based off these psychologists, especially psychologists like her, like looking at her, you can tell how she looked. And people, this is what I noticed. People really don't care a damn about what she's saying. She just look good.
Possibly, I don't.
People want to smash.
Okay.
People want to smash that. That's called for one. And the funny thing about men is men will take all type of views just to get a whiff of that thing. They will. Because who knows? Maybe Cam want to make her the ninth baby mama.
So do you want to give a shout out to the beta males? Or? I'm joking.
I want to give a shout out to the weak ass men out there. Yeah,
You really giving them a shout out?
I want to give a shout out to you weak ass men out there. Not in a good way, but in a way where.
No, I'm joking. Fuck.
I'm gonna give you one of those.
Okay. This is a Nerf gun. Fuck.
Hey, do it again, huh?
Fuck. Nerf gun.
To you weak ass MFing men out there who allow anybody to say anything to you a woman to say anything to you just because you want to smash.
You a nerfed male.
I said it because it's true. It's true. And back to Cam Newton. What qualifies her to tell somebody that they're a broken man?
I want to know. Again, I don't know much about.
What's her qualifications?
That's true.
Ma'am, I don't know you, but what's your qualifications for tell somebody they're broken?
Do she got kids?
That's another. I'm glad you brought. Do she have kids?
Yeah. Because
you
know what a broken woman is?
Kids?
A broken woman is somebody who's gonna put a career over a family.
You sure she got kids?
No, I'm asking. I was asking.
I don't know. From the looks of it, it don't look like she does.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep that blank because I'm not sure if she does have kids.
If you don't, women, y'all gotta stop putting careers over family because when you get older with all this money and now your ovaries is all calcified or whatever, then what?
Kamala Harris.
Then what?
Because she ain't got kids either.
So I'm just saying, y'all gotta truly think. Have a career, but take 5 years out to knock out 1 or 2.
But regarding to Cam Newton, you called this man a broken man because he has kids. But you didn't even ask him. Now I'm not sure if she did. Is he taking care of those kids?
Yeah.
Well taken care of. I bet you them kids ain't got to want for nothing. But you call this man a broken man?
Be fruitful and multiply. What makes him broke? I just want to know about his past. I don't know much about. I know his name, but.
You pay attention to how this woman dressed when she get on these shows?
I don't know who she. I've only heard about.
When you get a chance, pay attention to how she dressed on these shows. I mean, she got them all out there. You know what I mean? Okay. Got all this makeup on. You know, looking like, and which is hard to tell if she's a difference between being a doctor or an IG model.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the perception.
Okay.
Are you going to Bad Girls Club? That's what it looks like. So you mean to tell me you gonna get on there with all this makeup on? You got them all sticking out there, and you got the nerve to tell this man he's a broken man. This man is providing for his kids.
you look closer at her doctorate, it's gonna say DeVry. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But
anything you
that's kind of painful to even hear. Damn, what you mean I'm broken? Especially if you truly don't know him that well, or you only know him based off of. I feel like only a psychologist you've been with for like 5 months and really like giving it. Oh, okay. We gotta wrap this up soon, y'all. Possibly.
Yeah. So
damn early. Yeah, stuff came up, but as far as Judge Mathis, man, again, y'all.
We'll have to return with a show about that later on this week.
Yeah, if we do. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, something came up. We gone. Peace.
Oh my God.
Peace all y'all.
All right, we back.
Sorry, brief intermission. No technical difficulties like always. This is brief intermission.
Hey,
Y'all believe that?
Players,
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
look, players F up sometimes.
Yeah, but we were last talking about Cam Newton and this allegedly attractive doctor. I don't know a lot about it, and I should have did more research. I could truly have something opinionated to say about it. But no, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like the only person who can call a man a broken man is somebody who truly knows that man, like his family or somebody who spent mad time. I can't just show up on a show with you. Oh, you're a broken man based off of Google, based off of what, Wikipedia, and what I perceive you to be from the media. No, I feel like if you got a spouse and y'all spent at least, I say 6 months to a year together, and she sums you up as a broken man, bruh, that's a decent amount of time for her to do that, especially if you've been vulnerable to her revealing stuff. But somebody just show up on your show, man, get out of here. That's me, though. My personal views, in my opinion.
And by the way, her name is Dr. Bryant.
Dr. Bryant look good. Nah.
This is her right here, matter of fact. It's her. That's her with Cam Newton.
As some would say, straight for the stroke.
I'm just saying, she...
Straight from the stroke, straight to the throat.
And Cam Newton, you should have...
Playing with me.
Cam Newton, you should have did a better job defending yourself.
I'm
just saying, if anybody got a nerve that don't know you like that, gonna call you what you know you ain't.
Or at least in the contract, you're not allowed to, because some people do that. You can come on my show, but my contract say you're not allowed to disrespect me.
And you know you're not, and that's another thing between, I would say with men, we allow a lot of people to get away with certain shit.
But that also shows the hallmark of a man being able to have a resolve and restrain.
I'm not saying go off. I'm just saying find a way to defend yourself. I'm not saying argue with nobody. I'm just saying defend yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with defending yourself. Mm-hmm. You're a person too. But you've been conditioned not to defend yourself because you're the bad guy. You're always gonna be the bad guy. Don't get mad at me. I'm just keeping it real. And society's eyes as a man, you're gonna be looked at as the bad guy. Why are you talking to me like that? I don't understand. Bad guy. Or you can absolutely sit there and not do nothing. You're still the bad guy.
Just because you are living within your masculinity.
You remember when that video went viral of my man was at that Family Dollar and he was trying to leave and the female employee jumped on him, put hands on him?
No, I don't remember this.
I remember that. If y'all remember that.
I remember Twisted Tea, but that don't got nothing to do with this moment.
She gonna jump on my man, and the dude that was recording was his homeboy. And he hollered out to him, don't do nothing to him. He said, I'm not doing nothing. She got her hands on me. And this was a big-ass woman, too.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, bigger than him.
Yeah, this don't sound familiar at all. I probably got to see it.
It was a couple years ago.
Sharkeisha, just certain things I remember, some of them don't stand out like others.
It was a couple years ago, but he was the bad guy. He was trying to leave. Then, as soon as he walked out, grabbed him by his locks.
Was he still in or what?
No, he was trying to leave. I forgot how it started, but the point is, she escalated the situation by putting hands on him first.
Oh, yeah. Sounds like a lawsuit.
I sure who be sued their ass. I know I would be. I'd be a suing ass.
Who made the physical contact first?
She clearly did.
Man, stuff like that matters. Oh, go ahead.
No, what you about to say?
About Judge Mathis, I did want to touch on him for a hot second. I don't know, again, beyond, when the camera's off, I don't know what nobody's personal private life is like. But I feel like anybody who marries young and y'all make it to the 10-year mark, 20-year mark, 30-year mark, man, stay together. I don't like it when I see couples who got longevity fall out. Oh man, fix it, bruh.
Who started the divorce, him or her?
I want to say she did. She filed.
Why?
She filed. I don't know.
I'm not happy. That's probably what it was.
But again,
I'm
is
not
this the
happy.
tail end of his career? Like, man,
I'm not happy.
I don't want to go down this road, but I'm
Ain't
saying,
nobody safe in their marriage nowadays.
if you do gonna get a divorce, do it before the age of 40.
Ain't nobody safe in their marriage nowadays. Look what just happened to Tom Brady.
Allegedly, his lady was getting dug out by some billionaires.
Yeah, ain't nobody safe in their marriage. Ain't nobody safe in their marriage. Ain't no guy safe in his marriage. Let's keep it a buck. It's true.
Some women ain't safe though, but we speaking on the men right now.
I'm just saying, but who's the divorcee in these situations?
Yeah, it's typically the statistics say women file for divorce at an alarming rate.
80%.
Yeah.
The man ain't leaving. The women are. Now, here we go. We gonna get this one person. Well, you don't know what the man is like behind the scenes. He probably beat her up. Shut up with that shit.
I'd rather be in the forest with a bear than a man.
Grizzle. Shut the hell up.
Come on.
Like he's like I said, the guy's always the bad guy.
Yeah, always.
Always the bad guy. It's always his fault. Always his fault. It's never
Ain't doing nothing.
never the wife's fault. Never.
Because in reality, if we were doing something, you wouldn't be so outspoken.
Man,
That's just the truth. You wouldn't be so outspoken if we was really putting hands on you and getting down on you the way we were supposed to.
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got the nerve to sit there and just point the finger. He did it. He did it. Well, it's so funny you say that now, because when we look at Tyrese in that situation, funny how his ex-wife want to come back to him now.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, talking about
She realized what she missing out on.
Yeah, talking about she regret divorcing him.
Yeah.
Or Tia Mowry.
Oh man, yeah, she really regret.
Bad,
She
all
regret.
bad.
Yeah, 'cause
All
that dude,
bad.
he's doing good. He's very happy in his situation right now.
All bad.
So things ain't. Yeah.
Yeah, but so that lets you know it's not all the man's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, in some cases, some women feel like they can do better.
Oh, definitely.
And where they get that idea from? Society. This right here.
Yeah, definitely.
The music. He ain't shit. You don't need no man. You never see a man say, I don't need no woman. Speaking of that,
we aware of what we need. Oh, go ahead.
You might want to change the topic.
Go ahead.
You done talking about the
No, yeah.
It's crazy now because they even saying right now that bridal shops are going out of business. Like Michaels and
People who
David
sell
dresses and tuxedos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going out of business. People ain't getting married no more.
Yeah.
They're even saying that certain establishments for dates, they're starting to go out of business. People ain't dating like that no more.
And on top of that, marriage is just expensive. Like, a real woman is the type of woman that would just go to the courthouse. She just wants to be married to you. That's a real woman. But at the end of the day, that's also the one who does deserve the lavish.
Well, you got to look at it like this. Most men are not seeing the value in being married no more.
That's true. And most fathers ain't paying for the weddings. Y'all know y'all supposed to be doing it, dads. Got them, everybody scraping together. Man, we scraping together money for marriages and funerals, man.
Man, nobody.
We're the patriarchs. We're the patriarchs. Y'all supposed to do y'all job.
Nah, an older cat showed me a long time ago without telling me about marriage. I just looked at his marriage for a long time.
Mm.
And he taught me a very valuable lesson. He didn't look peaceful in his marriage.
Yeah.
He did not look peaceful. He looked like he was getting ran through the mud in his marriage. And as a man looking at that, you got to ask yourself a question. Why would a man want to give up his peace, give up his money, his time, his resources to do that?
And then on another topic, somewhat relating, we need to make sure the children we're raising in these marriages are our kids. I am an advocate, and I do believe that kids should be DNA tested before the man signs the birth certificate.
I hear they're doing that in Tennessee right now.
In certain states, yo.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense. It's logical.
Which I'm going to go...
That's true heartbreak. Damn, I would hear with 10, 15, 18. So it was a judge not that long ago. Both his sons was 30 or 40, and they wasn't even his kids.
Can you believe right now they said close to 50% of paternity in this country is paternity fraud? Close to 50%.
I can believe it.
That is crazy.
I want to say
We are at the end of times right now. Mama's baby, daddy's baby.
I want to say over there in India, they said they wouldn't do that, have a law to make it to where the women can get tested because they said there's going to be a lot of dead women.
I heard that too.
And come on, bro.
But see, you know.
Allegedly. But everything is alleged.
But you know what? If you think, I heard it's pretty bad over there for the men too over there.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So and that'll go to show you. I'm gonna go there real quick. A little change of topic. This is why the left don't really.
This is the left.
Yeah, the left.
If
Y'all
you're on YouTube,
figure out what I'm talking
if
about.
you're on YouTube, it look like this is
They
the left.
pretty much told the men that we don't need you. We don't need your vote.
Where at? Where was this?
The left.
Oh, okay, here. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, the left pretty much told men we don't need your vote. Because they're not offering anything to men.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. Mm-hmm. Name one thing that the left offered to men to benefit men. You can't. I guarantee you can't. But at the same time, want to advocate for men to vote. And what I mean by that is, you see people like Uncle Luke. Mm-hmm. He'll get online and say, "Men, black men, you got 24 hours to change your mind." For what? When I hear people say shit like that, you got to ask yourself a question: Who got to you? Who paid you?
Freaknik, Uncle Luke?
Yes.
Okay.
Go look it up. Who paid? Who got to you? And I could have swore you put out a tweet a long time ago stating that don't just give your vote up to the left or they're not going to do nothing for you. Who got to you?
He did just go in on a bunch of these female rappers for not being to sell record albums and having to cancel tours.
Don't follow these celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Think for yourself.
Celebrities and politics should be separate. Oil and water. Don't mix them. Don't conflate them.
Hell, even with us, yeah, we gonna tell you our opinion, but at the same time, think for you. Look, you got a supercomputer in your pocket. Look things up. Damn.
A better supercomputer in your brain if you use it.
I'm just saying, like, look, we live in a society, like I keep telling you before, people don't think. And if they do think, it's probably from a selfish point of view.
Matter of fact, I'm going to see how many of y'all out there think. What is 2 + 2? Put it in the comments.
21.
21? Savage, nah.
But no, I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? Back to the original topic I was getting ready to say. The left haven't gave men an incentive to vote for them.
No.
You didn't offer men nothing. That's why I would say this. Most men are conservative. They are. Most men are highly conservative.
Stuck in our ways.
And going back to dating, this is one of the reasons why dating don't work, because all of a sudden we get on that conference. This is why I don't talk politics to just anybody. Who you voting for? What do you believe in? And who's most? And what gender is most likely to bring that question up?
Y'all figure out what I'm talking about.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know who would bring that up at a dinner table where I'm trying to get to know you.
You will be surprised.
And for everybody who goes on dates, especially a lot of you new, younger people going on dates, if you are lucky enough to get a date, but y'all just gotta, for one, reveal yourself to a person slowly. Reveal yourself to people slowly. Don't just put everything out there and now they know you in a matter of a week. Slowly. This week you get chapter 1. Next week, chapter 2. By the way, it's a 10-part novel, whatever. You just don't move slow. Certain things people do need to know up front. Other things, reveal it slowly. Especially that's how they get to know you and truly understand you on a better level.
And speaking of that, I want to go to this topic real quick before we end the show.
Okay.
I shared this with you before. It's a woman. Now, I'm not sure if she was being honest or she was trolling. She was talking about she believed abortion should go up to the child's 18th birthday.
Huh? That's true.
I'm not.
That's
Bruh.
She got to be a comedian.
Nah. Did you see the video?
No,
It looked like she was serious as hell.
So what are we saying? Why you just in school doing a spelling bee?
All of a sudden, yeah, we need you to come with us.
Hey, come with us.
Yes. Could you imagine that?
They decided against you, my nigga.
You're not being a productive member of society, so we need to take you somewhere. Could you imagine that? Hey, believe it or not, y'all may think that's wild, but I really personally think that we're not too far away from shit like that.
Oh, yeah. I don't believe that. That ain't happening. I would like to think the world don't turn to that.
Now, listen to what you just said. I don't believe it's going to happen.
Yeah,
Crazy ass shit. See, that type of mindset right there is the reason why shit will happen, because you don't believe it.
It's a conservative mindset, and it's also illogical. That should not exist. Because y'all already trying to, when does life truly start? Because it definitely starts within the womb. It ain't, the first breath after the doctor smacked the no. So then you're going to be able to mess with somebody all the way up until 18, and then the government also can mess with your kids' automatic draft. Nigga, that's not the life I want for me.
Mark my words.
When do we get to decide for ourselves and do what we want with our lives? Nah, automatic draft. Nah, they get to say up till 18. And, man.
Ladies, gentlemen, and the in-betweeners, listen to my words. Expect the unexpected.
If for you, I'm gonna say this. I shouldn't say this. For you black women, you're not Jewish.
Oh my God!
You black women, again, you're not Jewish. Why are you getting your young men circumcised? I'm gonna leave it at that. Because that circumcision is like, let's be honest, who is supposed to be getting circumcised? Not every demographic. Everybody has their own traditions and beliefs. What are we doing?
I don't really know if I want to engage in that
Yeah, that's
conversation.
why I should have said it, but I knew it was coming, but
Oh my
I
God!
was just gonna hit the other button.
That came out of left field.
It makes sense though. I mean, see, he gonna take it. He took it to the depths of -10. I went slightly to -12. Hey, this is too deep. Damn, I feel like I gotta say pause.
Oh my God!
But no, we just gotta think about stuff. We inherit like it's certain cultural things that aren't for everybody. That's what they do. These people over, you remember in Wakanda that dude bow? He said, "We don't bow over here." Everybody do their own thing, but when it comes to a quote unquote black in America, y'all do what we tell y'all to do. Y'all not allowed to come up with your own culture, and we keep trying to break apart and do our own culture by creating all these wild names. That's us trying to create our own thing. All this music, even our lifestyles. We just trying to like decorate our stuff. We don't want to be a part of what y'all got us here in. We trying to do our own thing, but y'all get back here. Ain't no Black Wall Street. Y'all do this. You're black. You're dead in the eyes of the. I'm sorry. You dead in the eyes of the law, but we gonna dial it back because I could go in another direction.
Hey, but at this moment, you got anything else you want to talk about?
I have nothing else I wanted. I thought I did. Wait a minute. Give me a second to look. And I'm stalling.
Hey, well, you know, the circumcision thing kind of threw me off. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like,
That is true though.
what do we get? How do we get on that
Oh,
topic?
it's just you let other people.
How do we get on that
You
topic?
letting other people tell you, oh, you need Social Security card before you 18. Why?
I know, but I'm just saying.
We letting oh no, your baby gotta be circumcised. Why? Oh no, you gotta have this. Why?
No, I know.
Oh, at the age of, as soon as your kid born, he gotta get these 5 vaccines, and at the age of 3, come back, get these vaccines. Why? We not even asking questions. It's just they say it and we do it. Man, something wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean,
It's something.
I
Really
get
wrong
what
with
you're
that.
saying.
We're sick. We need to start. Why? Why isn't the hardest question in the world? Why? I would like to know why.
man, look.
Do our own research on the littlest stuff. Oh, you need a passport to travel. Why? Do research on that.
I mean,
Oh, you got to sit in the back of the bus. Why? Oh, because racism. Like, we need to start finding out the reasons why things happen in the past, present, and future. Why? Oh, you have to vote. We want you to vote Democrat. Why? And then you do research on that. You get a little bit smarter with your research on. After you ask this question why to something, do research on it. You're going to be a little bit smarter. Thus a better person.
well, I would say this. Look, do you think it for yourselves?
I'm sorry about that comment, dog. It threw you
Yeah,
off.
that threw me off. Yeah. But you know, like he said, do you think for yourselves? Don't have these people program you into thinking the way that they want you to think, because that's how they come up with modern day slaves. But before we get out of here, we just want to welcome back football season. Welcome back football season. College football starts this weekend. And you know, I know this is the biggest time of year for online betting.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got the
Football,
FanDuel.
yeah, football, bring them out.
Football. You know, people drop money on FanDuel. I know.
Yeah.
I participate a little bit at a time.
I do too,
I'm not a huge betting type person.
The parlay, man, last year, bruh, I swear.
I don't even want to talk about last year. Last year screwed me over. I mean, you know, even with the free money they give you, you know what I mean? That'd be the worst. But you know, drop in the comments of the parlays y'all predicting for this season. I need all the help I can get with these parlays, man, because I never get lucky. I be probably about 1 or 2 off, at least 1 or 2 off. But you know, but welcome back football season. You plan on going to any games this year?
No, I don't like the code. I understand if it's an actual, if it's an indoor. No, yeah, I'm not going.
Well, I'm a diehard Michigan Wolverines fan. You know, we won a national title last year. Go Blue. I do want to go to a game this year. I haven't been to a game in a couple years. So if anybody wants to give your boy some tickets for his birthday, let me know. I would greatly appreciate that.
You know, I will say, I can't say I won't go because I live one of those lives where I could just be chilling and somebody be like, hey, let's do this. And next thing I know, I'm somewhere where I just said I wasn't going to be. Like, you remember I said I wasn't going to the draft. And then I ended up going to the draft. There's so much stuff I'm not going to do it. I turned out to do it. So I might end up at a game. Probably might even be a high school game. Might not be a serious level game.
But either way it go, I know I'm going to a Michigan Wolverines game this year. I ain't been to a while. So I would definitely, say that about football. Welcome back. I'm happy football season is back. So let's enjoy it. So any more topics you want to talk about?
I have no other topics. I know it was two more. They not coming to my mind right now. Sorry, y'all.
Well, save it for next time when they do. So this here has been a TakeOff Podcast. I'm your boy, Adrian, a.k.a. D.
I'm Stubbs.
And we out of here.
Peace.